And I'm joined in the studio now by Arne Horvei, tour director. And Arne, there's been a lot of chess drama lately. Magnus Carlsen, he pulled out of the Sinquefield Cup after losing a game to Hans Niemann. Now, Magnus hasn't said a word, but the chess world has basically concluded it was because he suspected Hans Niemann of cheating. So why is Hans Niemann, after all of this commotion, invited to this tournament?
That's plain and easy due to the tour regulations. In the regulations, it says that if you are amongst the top 8 players from the last tournament, you are automatically qualified for the next and invited to the next tournament. And in Miami, we had 8 players in our major. Hans Niemann participated there. So he was automatically then sent an invite to this event. And that invite was sent well before the tournament in St. Louis started. So it means that we sent that invite to him, and after the commotion in the chess world, which of course we have been following closely, we saw that there has been no indication of Hans Niemann being involved in any sort of cheating in the Meltwater Champions Chess Tour, so there was no reason for us whatsoever, based on allegations back and forth, to revoke his invitation. So that invitation stood, and he is participating in this tournament.
Okay. So, and that's an important one, right? So his games in the tour has been closely analyzed. There is no evidence of cheating. We
have been closely analyzing many games in the tour so far, and there has been no indication, not either for him and his games, that he has been involved in any type of cheating.
Okay. And in general, what kind of measures is taking in the tour to avoid cheating, anti-cheating measures?
We take a lot of measures, and we are really concerned about, so we are doing this with the best players in the world. We are trying to be, I think we are probably the most important online tour in the chess world. And I think also we do very much more than a lot of other events. Of course, we start with the basics, that all players have to share the screen, all players has to be alone in the room, no players can leave the desk while they're playing, and we have cameras pointing from the back to the desk so that we can see the entire area that the player is playing from. The sound has to be on. We have arbiters following each game, either at home with the players or digitally. The players have to show their ears into the arbiter cameras. And also we have some of the best analytics tools that can do analysis after the rounds. And also we have some elements that, addition to this, that we want to keep for ourselves, so that we have tools that is not known to the world as well.
But even with all of these measures, I mean, new technology, there definitely must be ways of cheating. Also, the tour has the highest prize money in online chess, which could be a motivation for someone to cheat. So how important is the tour taking the role as an organizer with anti-cheating measures?
Very important. And we know that, of course, the technology is consistently innovating, and we have to be in the forefront there as well. And we have to take the measure needed together with the players to make sure that chess, and in particular this tour, is looked upon as a clean sport. It is our responsibility, together with the players, that everybody who plays and watches and follows our tour and chess in general, they should feel safe that this is a fair sport and it's the best chess player that actually win each game. And that is something we take very seriously.
Of course. And of course, we do now have both Magnus and Hans Niemann playing in the tournament. It's only been 2 weeks since Magnus pulled out. So has there been some reactions from these two players in playing in the same tournament now?
We have had dialogue with all players leading up to this event, and of course there has been a lot of there's a lot of emotions, a lot of meanings, a lot of opinions, a lot of statements in the chess world, also amongst the players as well. And of course there has been feedback to us leading up to this, but all players were informed about the lineup before it was made public, and everybody is playing.